Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the daily chart, we have of course our bull run finished toward the upside. Of course, this bull run is our wave 1 here, and we're looking for a wave 2 toward the downside, as we saw of course in the deep analysis. If you would like to come back to see what's going on here and why this is a wave 1 and considered as a wave 2 possibly, of course, and we're looking for a wave 2 currently for an ABC correction, 3 waves toward the downside. Our targets are of course the 1-to-1 fib level 68k here, and 65 is of course invalidation totally for any kind of bullish scenario here. In case we have 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, triple 1-2s, if the possibility is still there for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, of course the invalidation point is 65k, meaning of course the bullish still has some possibilities, but very low possibility, and that because of course this wave 4 is very long in time regarding this wave 2 here that we can see. So there is no match in this of course timing, and still not finished yet. This is a problem that you did not finish your correction A, B, and a C. Because in case you are only A, B, C and you're looking for the higher, you took the low here, and meaning you're still looking for something else for 3 waves toward the upside, meaning expanding flat and moving toward the downside again, of course, to finish this big correction, potentially moving very high again, potentially in a new bull run. We're gonna re-estimate. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, we're gonna re-estimate our scenarios from the deep analysis in this area, exactly which one is still playing and which one is the highest possibility for to continue forward. So the first one, we have of course an ABC as an expanding flat. It was before, of course, in the deep analysis, it was a normal flat. It has transformed currently to an expanding flat, and we are looking potentially to 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 5 waves up, of course, to reach the 100k, 105k. What I would like to mention or to add for this scenario as well is the following wave B expanding flat, that we hit the 1.05 and potentially not finished yet. It can be still an A, B, and a C, that your wave C still need to reach those expanding flat fib levels and then moving toward the upside, meaning the targets can still get lower and lower the more the price goes for low. Now currently we are in this target 100k, 105k, and potentially of course to get lower in case of course today we move down and we take one of these fib levels. If we break this fib level, the 1.38, and we continue to move toward the downside, a new bearish scenario, of course, that we have mentioned as well, very fast wave C toward the downside, as you can see, that we continue towards the 67, 68k, meaning as A, B, and a C finishing those 3 waves toward the downside, it has finished very fast, of course, this A, B, and a C in case we reach this. But that means, of course, that we might not be very ready to move towards the upside. It might create other 3 waves up, and then, of course, 5 waves down for deeper correction. So we have to be careful with it. And, of course, another scenario is, of course, a W, X, and a Y taking more time, meaning sideways. As you have realized right now, we have 3 scenarios. One of them might be, of course, like wave C toward the upside. One of them can be wave C toward the downside as A, B, and a C. And this one is sideways, right, in time. So currently the uncertainty for Bitcoin is dominant, yeah. So which way is going? So because of this price action right now, it might transform into, of course, W, X, and a Y to take, of course, the perfect time for a wave B here, and also to create a very balanced, I would say, correction wave, like a 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then 5 waves down. Yeah. So because of the time of this wave A here, or W in case it is a W, this wave A is very long in time. So you still need something to balance. Yeah. So potentially we might, of course, range sideways and then moving down for an impulse in a wave C. As you can see, those are the possibilities left. And of course, we have still uncertainty here, a little bit dominant. So be careful, trade safe with Bitcoin. We still need some price decision. Yesterday, we were looking, of course, at this price action. We were looking potentially if we are in a formation of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here, we don't have it yet. We have, of course, 5 ways up here, but it has finished also 5 ways up short as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Did we finish A, B, C here, or we finished 1, 2, 1, 2? Yeah, so these are the question mark right now. If we finished ABC just like that, without reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning that we might, of course, continue toward the downside for a new fib level for a wave B here, meaning the wave B might extend to this area. And of course, as an expanding flat, here you have three waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then moving toward the upside again for a bigger expanding flat, meaning A, B, and a C, of course, and then continuation toward the downside, one more leg to finish, of course, this correction. So we have to be careful with it. Of course, this correction can finish somehow like this. And we still have uncertainty, guys. We still have uncertainty. Now, it can be still, of course, bullish for a wave C, where we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Further signals that we need, of course, is taking the high here. If we take the high, we have to re-estimate, of course, at the 1-to-1 fib level one more time and reaching potentially still the same targets. We are still with the same blue boxes that we have from yesterday. Yeah? So the thing is that it didn't unfold as fast as expected. And of course, the scenario of being still bearish is still there because we didn't took the 1-to-1. We didn't continue, and we still 3 waves toward the upside so far. But and this one looks a little bit impulsive. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, we also have to be careful from it. It can be also ABC for a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. So I would suggest to be careful with Bitcoin. It might range, it might move down, or it might move up. So a lot of uncertainty here. We have, of course, impulse, and potentially correction and moving toward the upside, or potentially 3 waves up as a zigzag and continuation for one more leg. If we break those fib levels, therefore, of course, a new scenario might be unfolding here with of course, a very long ABC finished, and then 3 waves up again, and then a longer wave C again for lower prices. So yeah, very, very interesting for Bitcoin. Still looking for a price decision, I would say. If we dive a little bit on the 30-minute chart, we can see here, of course, what do I mean with this? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1 potentially, or wave A. Yeah, so and that is the difference between bullish and bearish. You have, of course, here your wave B, and a wave C potentially finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I don't like the wave 5, looks like 3 waves. In case we are here in 1, and then A, B, and a C as well, it can be a big wave 2, right? Even if it takes a low here, it can be a big A, B, C as an expanding flat continuation towards the upside. As you can see, a lot of scenarios, guys, here. I would say to make it easier for you, I would say if we take the 1-to-1 fib level, or if we take the high here, we're moving at least to 1-to-1 fib level. Then to be re-estimated. If we break it, then therefore, of course, we're heading towards the 1.618, 88K, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and potentially, of course, hitting this blue box, which is the 100K. If we move toward the downside, of course, and then, yeah, if we lose the 1, 2 here, 1, ABC as a wave 2, therefore, of course, we have to be careful. It might be moving towards the downside for new fib levels for a wave B here. If we break those fib levels again, therefore, a wave C, that it might unfold, of course, for a big correction here as an A, B, and a C. Yeah, so these are the scenarios, guys, right now. Of course, it's very complicated right now because we are exactly in the middle of a correction in a wave B, which is the most complex and complicated structure that it might unfold, which it creates also a lot of uncertainties. And this is typical wave B, by the way. And we're gonna see actually the price action is gonna give us answers today. Yeah, we're gonna get some answer. I'm gonna update it, of course, in the intraday video and see what's gonna happen. So trade safe, I would say, if you're not in, as of course no financial advice. Wait for an answer for Bitcoin and then make a decision for a trade. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.